Welcome back, my friends. 3KO Games here. Ninja Tower is back with a brand new ninja hero to look at. So let's jump in and take a look at Umeko. Nope. There she is. 5-star purple sorcerer. Ninja family, of course. As a review, they get a chance to dodge, chance to counterattack. And now, even just with one hero, they get that chance. 5, 10, 15% chance to dodge. That goes up with 1, 2, or 3 heroes on your team. And of course, the new ninjas get this resist negative minion effects, innate resistance against incoming negative effects and damage from minions. So pretty awesome. All right. Stats are very high. 1108 team power, 1219 attack, 1143 defense, and 1689 on health. We just saw a lot of the ninjas, the first round and second round, new ninjas get a little buff and make their health a little bit stronger. I don't know if they're going to do that to her as well, because 1689 is definitely not the highest in the game, but 1219 and 1143 are super high without emblems or limit break. We add that max power preview, and she has ailment immunity as an ether talent. Let's take a look at this special skill. Noxious Blossom. I can't say it. Noxious Blossom. There we go. Of course, the ninja speed charge. So the first one is faster than very fast, and then the second one feels like average, and the third one feels like slow-ish. First time mana charge. Dispels buff from the target, and target receives 1104 poison damage over 2 turns, and the target gets negative 80% decrease for any healing received for 2 turns. Second time mana charge is dispels buff from target and nearby, so now we're doing 3, and target and nearby get 2280 poison damage over 4 turns, and a decrease in healing of 85% in those 4 turns. Third time on the mana charge, it's all now, dispels buffs from all. And all enemies receive 3420 poison damage over 6 turns. And all enemies receive negative 90% decrease, or 90% decrease on any healing received for 6 turns. Wow. Okay. I think Umeko as an offensive hero will be pretty amazing. The sweet spot, getting her to second mana charge, is going to wipe out 3 pretty easily. Even with her second limit break, she barely has more than that 2280 poison damage. So if you're facing a team that does not have a bunch of second limit break heroes, their health is probably not that high. Does this change? Okay. So when you don't have emblems and limit break on Umeko, the poison damage is going to go down considerably. But let's go back to max power preview to just soak in those numbers, which are just crazy. As a defensive hero, unfortunately, there are too many ways to get around that. Bring in astral elves, and the poison damage won't do anything. Bring in gargoyles, and the poison damage won't do anything. But if you can pick when to use her, against the right team, she will be a force to reckon with. She brings to mind Shazy Jing, who was a crazy overpowered hero when she first came out. I do have her second limit broken. What she does as well is ignore dodge effects, but also dispels and gives a bunch of poison damage. That number that was just crazy was 1269 to 3 over 3 turns. Now, with her, you weren't able to cleanse it, but if you had a healer, you could just heal past it. This new hero does not have the ignore dodge. Excuse me. So if you have a dodge up, that may be able to stop her, because she will try to dispel buffs, but it won't always dispel the dodge. And then if you have a healer, you can't heal past this, because she's just gonna give you such a big decrease in healing it doesn't even matter. But if you have a cleanser, that's what you're going to need to do. Or if you have a special that takes your status ailments and throws it back to the defense, that's what you're going to need to do against Umeko. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I think she's a fantastic hero on offense. Not to be used probably on defense. Got one big pull. But we also have Medea and Costume released in Untold Tales. It's a good time to pull in Untold Tales right now, because Medea, Gestalt, and Thalassar are all excellent. And with their costumes, that makes them just even stronger and still very relevant in stats. So let's just take a look at Medea real quick. Shifting Mindless Attack is a super useful skill. I love being able to use it on an enemy that's almost full or full. Have them go off right away and send that to somebody else. Give it to themselves again, or roll the dice and see what goes to next. What they've done to Medea is make the first time charge in Changing Tides weaker, and the second time stronger. So if you can get her to get to that second charge, then she's gonna be a lot stronger. First one was 365 damage to target nearby, and decrease in healing of 50%. It's now 355 and decrease of 45% in healing. Second time, 430 to target nearby, negative 75% healing. It's now 450% damage and negative 85% decrease, or 85% decrease in any healing for 4 turns. So that's what they've done with Medea. I think she's a great hero. If you've got some Untold Tales coins built up, it's a good time to take a pull there. I obviously don't. I'm very close, but oh well. So I'm going to go back and do this one Ninja Tower pull and just grab Umeko. Let's just do that. Okay, here we go. Brienne, not quite. Anyway, those are my thoughts about those 2 new heroes. Thanks for tuning into the video and for dealing with my kind of scratchy voice right now. I hope you are all having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.